Hello, Capricorn. This is your spiritual bestie, Ciara. I want to start by saying welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not. This reading is for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't resonate, try your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. This reading is actually going to be for the full moon that is taking place on August 9th. So let's see what the full moon is bringing in for you at this time, Capricorn, okay? All right. I'm actually going to pull a Moonology Oracle, and then at the very end, I'm actually going to read the message, okay? So just give me one moment here. I also will be doing my angel number deck as well. But let's start off with that Moonology like I was mentioning. All right, so for Capricorn, for the full moon that's taking place August 9th, what do they need to know? What's coming in for them? What should they be focused on? Capricorn, full moon August 9th. Ooh, geez Louise, who came out? It says, don't let your pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. And then you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. Okay, I like both of those. So we'll talk about the messages at the very end, but that's what it's looking like at this time for you. Let's see here. And then we're gonna pull an angel number from my angel oracle for Capricorn for the full moon August 9th. What do they need to know? What angel number should they be looking towards? What's coming in for them? Okay, so you got 0505. It says unexpected shift. So the keywords are divine guidance, transformation, love, serendipity, intuition, adaptability, new opportunities. And it says here, Capricorn, a sudden change is coming, encouraging you to follow your true passions. While it may disrupt your current path, it will lead you to where you belong, Capricorn, whether that's a loving relationship, your dream career, or a new location. Embrace the unexpected. Trust your instincts and welcome the opportunities as they arise. Ooh, I really like that for you. This is so interesting. So it definitely feels like this new moon is bringing in some big shifts for you, Capricorn. So let's get into some tarot to see what else is coming in for you. I am going to be using my Marvel tarot deck. So let me just put that over there. And so if you are seeing 0505, comment down below that you're seeing it. I'd love to get some information from you. And also, if you're just like vibing with me, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. If anything, you can comment down below what's happening with you. If things are shifting, things that you're just thinking about, worrying about. I don't know. Just connect with your spiritual bestie so I can connect with you, right? All right. Let's see. What's coming in for Capricorn this full moon, August 9th? August 9th, full moon, Capricorn. What's coming in for them? Okay. Oh, I like that. The Empress came out. What is this? Okay. So you got your first message is the Empress. You got the Nine of Cups, absolutely stunning. And then you got the Knight of Wands. I absolutely love that. This is a beautiful spread. Bottom of the deck, you got the Devil. So interesting. So this actually tried to flip out earlier. It did like a full flip. Like it tried to come out and then it like went back in. So it's kind of interesting that the Devil is on the bottom of the deck. So let's see what else, and which is also your sign. This is your power sign. This is your major arcana, Capricorn. So it feels like you're entering a very powerful time, which I absolutely love. So these are the three messages I got for you. The first is the Empress. So I absolutely love the Empress for you. The Empress is all about abundance. It's all about fertility, new things, birthing new things, creating new things. It is that card of prosperity and abundance and new beginnings. And I feel like you're going to be in a very big energy shift change where things are going to start feeling, because that's the thing about the Empress. Her abundance is ease. It's ease and flow. It's that yin energy of flow. And I feel like you're about to enter a time, that full moon is going to show you how easy it is to create abundance, how easy it is to manifest. And it's just going to be an ebb and flow for you, Capricorn. You're really entering a very powerful time, which I'm obsessed with. All right. Why the Empress for Capricorn? Why the Empress for their first message for the full moon? What? You got the Empress again, and then you got the Page of Cups. That's insane, Capricorn. In the bottom of the deck, though, you did get the Nine of Swords. That is that worry, fears, anxiety, trauma, right? Despair. So it does feel like you might be starting something new with that Page of Cups. Something new, something exciting, something that has piqued your interest. And it feels like you're giving birth to it because you got the Empress twice. So I'm definitely getting something new, something coming in. It could be love for some of you. You could also have found like an interest in someone, an interest in people, just an interest in general. And it feels like, Capricorn, you're kind of entering this period of interest. But what I was going to say was with that Page of Cups and the Nine of Swords at the bottom is you could have been entering a time where you are starting to actually go towards things that bring you actual joy, interest, inspires you, right? It is a very dreamy energy, and it feels like you're maybe giving birth to something. So some of you could be deciding to start a new business, like a new passion project, a new hobby, right? And Nine of Swords is, I'm worried, I'm scared, I'm fearful. The Nine of Swords is all about living that never-ending nightmare, that cycle. But with the Empress here, it feels like you're going to realize after this full moon that things don't have to be that Nine of Swords. You know what I mean? It can have ease. It can feel easy. It can feel beautiful. You can just, I think you're going to start realizing you can just enjoy the journey as it comes to you. So, and it's funny because like like it says, you're very close to achieving your goal, but don't let your pride get in the way. And I feel like that pride, that ego, whatever it is, right, for you, something in your energy could be distracting you or making you feel like you're not doing good enough or you're not making progress fast enough. But Spirit is saying, please hold on, hold the vision, keep going, because things are shifting. It's going to be unexpected, though. It feels like it's going to happen out of nowhere. I feel like that moment where you feel, I also feel like God works in mysterious ways. I feel like right when you hit rock bottom, right when you feel like, oh my God, I can't handle anything else anymore. I can't do this anymore. And right when you feel like that's it, I just can't do it. The next day is when sometimes you see a blessing, right? A spark, something that makes you realize, oh wait, I'm actually doing it. It actually is getting recognition. I'm actually being seen and heard. I'm being seen and heard. You're going to be getting seen and heard, Capricorn. All right, so second message here is the Nine of Cups. I really, really like the Nine of Cups for you. That is that card of alignment, right? Abundance. That is a card of, come on, baby. Sorry, my dog came to visit me. Anyway, so the Nine of Cups is a card of alignment, right? That is a card of being in alignment, being in your truth, being in your authentic power. It is a card of gratitude, and it is a card of luxury. Let's get clarity for it. Why the Nine of Cups for Capricorn? Why the Nine of Cups? Interesting. Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck here. That things, like I said, unexpected shifts. Things are speeding up. I just feel like you won't see it coming though. All right, so you got the Seven of Cups, also another dreamy card energy, a lot of cup energy, and then the King of Cups here. Let me do it like that so you can see the bottoms of them. Oh, I see. I guess it doesn't matter. I know it's the Seven of Cups. Okay, cool. So anyway, another card here, another dreamy energy. You have a lot of cups, a lot of love coming in, Capricorn. I feel like you're really hitting this stride of love and prosperity. King of Cups is all about emotional maturity and understanding. And I feel like that's the thing that's coming in for you, is you're starting to realize you have this emotional maturity. King of Cups also could be someone coming in showing you love. Could be a water sign, a lot of water here. Crazy amount of water here, actually. And with the Seven of Cups, this can be like opportunities, things coming in. And it feels very much like someone could be coming into your energy showing that they actually are interested in you. Like I said, like someone could be, I'm hearing they dig your vibes, like they dig your energy. So someone could be coming in and they're just like, I really like what Capricorn is putting down. I like the energy. I'm interested. And now I'm ready to be invested in her or him. I'm ready to invest. I'm ready to put my time, my energy, my emotions into this and to show that I'm actually interested. For you, it could also be, if you're not interested in love, you could be this King of Cups deciding to put your love, your energy, your time into that hobby, to that dream, to that goal with the Seven of Cups, and realizing you're going to take an opportunity full throttle, right? With that Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It definitely feels like your power is coming in. There might be a little bit of a conflict within yourself or around you, but I don't think this is something that's going to really affect you just because it hasn't really shown itself. The only card in here that has been a little problematic is the Devil. But then again, like I said, the Devil is also your energy. So it could be just saying you're stepping into your power at this time, Capricorn. All right, so your last message here is the Knight of Wands. I really, really like the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands that is a carefree energy. That's like the person that is impulsive and excited and just doing what they want to do. And it lacks commitment, sure, but this person is someone who, how do I put this? They learn how to succeed faster. Here's why. I truly believe that when you are trying to do something, sometimes I've always heard fail quickly, right? Make mistakes quickly, even with business. So it's like a lot of times, at least for us earth signs, I think a lot of times we are very big on overthinking. We want to make everything perfect. We want to be safe. We want to make sure everything is okay. And I feel like with this energy that's entering now, they're telling us to not care so much about perfection and just go for it. Just do. And I feel like that's the thing. You're going to learn as you go, and you might fail. You might make a mistake. But the thing is, the quicker you fail, the quicker you get to success or the next level. Does that make sense, Capricorn? I hope so. All right, let's keep going. For your last message, let's clarify why the Knight of Wands for Capricorn. Why the Knight of Wands? Okay. 10 of Wands and 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. And so 4 of Pentacles is that card of stability, yes, but it also can be a card of saving money, scarcity, feeling like you can't control something. You got the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is walking away from things that no longer serve you. I feel like there's an ending on like holding on to things that just aren't serving you anymore with that 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is like having too much responsibilities, feeling overworked, overburdened. And it's like, I'm getting freedom. Knight of Wands is a card of freedom, exploration. And I feel like what this new moon is telling you to explore, to let go of the insecurities, let go of things that don't no longer serve you, let go of holding on tightly to things that aren't really benefiting you because they're not getting you closer to your goals. And maybe that's why they said, don't, like, it says, don't let your pride get in the way. Maybe there is a little bit of a pride thing you have to let go of. Maybe you have to ask for help, or realize that whenever an opportunity arises, you have to go for it instead of feeling like you have to do everything yourself, Capricorn. There is this energy of letting yourself actually just go for something and not take it so serious, or feel like you have to have everything perfect, because nothing's going to be perfect. The thing that Spirit is trying to get you to do is learn that the journey is where your bread is, where your bread and butter is. Like, the journey is where your feast is. You get what I'm saying? Like, you continue on your journey and your path, and that's where your blessings lie. That's where that money path lie, that abundance lie. But if you're constantly trying to hold on to all that control and not let it go, you won't see, because you haven't tried to, like, just try things. You know what I mean? It's not going to show you the path that they're trying to lead you to. But I feel like Spirit is like, I'm getting a playful energy even from Spirit, Capricorn. It feels like Spirit is like, that's okay, I'm going to get them there. And you might have moments where things, like silly things happen, and it might not be funny to you, but it feels almost like something just like silly happening, or something happening where it's like, where, like, for instance, like, let's say you're a TikToker. Sorry if you hear my dog, she's barking at something outside. But, like, let's say you're a TikToker and you're like, I filmed all these TikToks, and then you realize you filmed them all with no sound. And it's like, it's not funny because you did all the work, but it's like, all you could do is laugh, because it's like, what the heck? But it's like, because that didn't work, something else ended up working. You think of something else, or you collab with someone else, and it leads to something better. I'm just giving you an example. That's how I'm doing. I hope if you're a TikToker that doesn't happen to you. But anyway, let's read your last and final messages for the Moonology, and then we'll be done, my loves. 76, 30. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to read the Gibson Moon first. So it says, you're very close to achieving your goal. The word Gibson means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at the time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak, Capricorn. But this isn't the ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you can get what you want. Though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring to you. However, there is also a sense of that this situation is a bit tense. So don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you, Capricorn. It's just to let you know that there is a fuse attached to the situation. So be careful if you choose to light it. And the affirmation for this is, I know I'm on the right track. All right. I like that. And then let's read your other one, which is the full moon in Leo. All right. So it says, have you been letting your pride become an obstacle, Capricorn? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it on your heart? Leo energy is about the heart. Think big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can be over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good as the situation to this dilemma. If you're not been doing as you would be, if you're not been doing as you would have been done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help you on all your relationships. The affirmation is, be magnificent without being plain too much. So it feels very much like they're saying to call in more people in community, or allow yourself to view your community with more grace. but that's kind of up to you. I feel like right now, what the main goals and the main information I'm getting from both of those is it's a time for an evaluation, right? It's a time for you to check your eye, like dot your I's, cross your T's, and just double check the people, the energies, even yourself though, around you at this time, Capricorn, because only you can make that decision on what's best for you. Okay? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, my loves. Other than that, I'll see you in my next reading. Bye, and take care of yourself and have a great full moon.